हेलो स्टूडेंट्स आज आम थर्ड स्टांजा रू आरंभ करने जाऊँ जो पोएमटा दुईटा स्टांजा पढ़ाई था देख मु पढ़ुची नॉट एंजॉयमेंट एंड नॉट सरो is our destined end or way, but to act that is tomorrow finds us farther than today, finds us farther than today. So let us see the difficult words. In the first line, enjoyment means happiness over worldly pleasure. Worldly pleasure. Happiness और पार्थिव सुख. And sorrow. Sorrow माने हेले दुख बा worldly pain. Worldly pain. Next, destined. Destined the meaning is prefixed goal of life. Pre-decided goal of life or prefixed goal of life. जीवन रे पूर्वरु निर्धारित हेतिबा ताकू कहउछु destined. End or way. End or way means goal বা লক্ষ্য. Goal বা লক্ষ্য or aim. Then in the third line, act. Act means to perform actions. To perform actions. कार्य संपादन करिबा. कार्य संपादन करिबा act रो माने. Then the last line, farther. Farther, then more distant. Affair, age, year, more distant. Farther. So let us explain the stanza. I am telling you the brief summary, then I will explain. ए स्टांजा रे कहा होची किछि लोक अछंती से माने भाबुचंती एंजॉयमेंट लाइफटा केवल एंजॉयमेंट पे उद्दिष्ट. लाइफटा केवल एंजॉयमेंट पे उद्दिष्ट. आ किछि लोक अछंती कहउचंती जीवनटा गोटे लंबा दुखर कहानी. लंबा दुखर कहानी. किंतु एटी पॉइंट हमको कहउचंती ना सुख ना दुख कोनसीटा आग्रह हमर निर्धारित होई नाही. पूर्वरु निर्धारित होई नाही. जीवन सुख किंबा दुख निर्भर करे आम मानकर कर्म उपरे बा आम मानकर कर्मर चयन उपरे निर्भर करे. हेले हमको भगवान को ऊपर आस्था बा विश्वास रखी आम मध्य कॉन्फिडेंस रखी कार्य करने को हम वर्तमान समय एपरी भाव कर्म संपादन करने पड़ो जेपरी प्रत्येक आसंता काली आमर भल परफॉर्मेंस बा भल संपादन हो पार. कहीं जेहेतु जीवन शॉर्ट लिव्ड, जीवन क्षणस्थायी. आमे प्रत्येक दिन मृत्यु आड़क अग्रसर करुछु. आमे प्रत्येक दिन मृत्यु आड़क अग्रसर करुछु. सेपई एठी कहैसी प्रत्येक आसंता काली आमको आजटू दूरे नौछि. कुआडे नौछि ना मृत्यु निकट को दूरे नौछि. In English, here the poet says, some people think that life is is only meant for enjoyment. Some people say that life is only meant for enjoyment. And some others people think that life is a long tale of sorrow. Life is a long tale of sorrow. We are destined to suffer. This is the thought of some people. But the poet says, neither enjoyment nor sorrow is our destined or pre-decided goal of life. But sorrow or enjoyment depends on our choice of action. It depends on our action. Means suppose our action decides whether we will get pleasure or we will get sorrow. So we have to act in the present time in such a manner. So we have to act in the present time in such a manner that every tomorrow will be brighter for us. Every tomorrow will be brighter for us. And we have to think that our life is a short span. Our life is passing very quickly. Being conscious of this theory, being conscious of this transitoriness of life, we have to act purposefully, we have to act meaningfully to achieve more and more in the future. So line-wise explanation now. Mark the line. Not enjoyment and not sorrow. Here the poet says neither enjoyment not sorrow is our destined end or way, is our pre-decided or prefixed goal of life. Nothing is prefixed. Nothing is prefixed. And in the third line, the poet says, we have to act, but to act that each tomorrow finds us further than today. But we have to act very honestly, very purposefully, very diligently, that each tomorrow will bring us better result. Each tomorrow will bring us better result. We have to be conscious of it that our life is very short. So, no moment of our life should be left, should be wasted without action. Then I think all of you are clear. Next, come to the fourth stanza. I am reading out the poem. Art is long and time is fleeting. Art is long and time is fleeting. And our hearts, though stout and brave, still like muffled drums are beating. Funeral marches to the grave. So let us find out the difficult word. The first word is art. Here the poet takes our meaningful action. As art. Or you can also say the vast knowledge or vast scope for action. You know, God has assigned us duties when we come to this world. And these duties, these assignments actually, is limitless. It has no limit. But time is fleeting. Time is passing very quickly. Time is passing very quickly. Here fleeting means temporary, something that passes quickly. Here the poet has used the poetic device called personification. Personification, you know, when abstract things are taken as human beings. Here time is passing very quickly like a human being. And in the second line, hearts, you know, stout and brave. Stout, strong, strongly built. Brave, courageous, साहसी, bold. In the third line, muffled drums. Here drums means musical instruments. Musical instruments, drums. So muffled drums means drums that are covered with cloth. Drums that are covered with cloth so as to make the sound slow or make the sound quieter. And these drums are normally played in the funeral procession. And beating a rhythm of the drums. Funeral marches. Normally the procession of the dead body when it is taken to the graveyard. Funeral marches mean procession of dead body when it is taken to the graveyard. The last word is grave. Last word is grave, the burial place where dead bodies are buried. In Christian religion actually, they bury their dead bodies. That is why that burial place is called grave. So let me explain the poem in detail, the stanza in detail. Art is long. That means our knowledge, our action, our assignment is limitless and long lasting. And long lasting, it is so vast that in a short life it is impossible to master. It is impossible to achieve. It is impossible to accomplish. That is why art is long. And time is fleeting. And time is very temporary. Time passes very quickly. Here time stands for life. That means our life is very short and it is passing very quickly. In the second line, the poet says, our hearts, though stout and strong, stout and brave. He says that our hearts outwardly seem to be stout and brave. But actually not so. Not so. Our hearts actually surrender to the face of death. Our hearts actually surrender to the face of death. So he says, our hearts, though stout and brave, still like muffled drums are beating. Means you see, every beat or every beating of human heart takes human beings closer to death or nearer to death. Similarly, every beat of muffled drums takes the funeral procession closer to the graveyard. Every beat of muffled drums takes the funeral procession closer to death. closer to death. So here is a beautiful comparison the poet has made. The comparison between our hearts and muffled drums. Hearts and muffled drums. Our hearts are actually helpless, but our hearts seem to be stout and brave. You see, every beat of our hearts takes us actually closer to death. Similarly, every rhythm, every beat of muffled drums takes the funeral procession nearer to the grave. Nearer to the grave. In Odia, artist longer अर्थ है आमर जो कर्तव्य परिसर है भास्ट सीमाहीन असीमित भगवान आमको जो कर्तव्य देइछन्ति तार परिसर ता परिसीमा असीम किंतु दुखर कथा आमर समय अति शीघ्र अतिबाहित हो जाउछि अर्थात आमर जीवनटी निश्चित भाव क्षणस्थायी तेणु क्षणस्थायी जीवन में सबुतक कार्य जहाँ भगवान आमको देइछन्ति संपादन करने असंभव अन्य पक्षे पॉइंट कहते जे आमर हार्ट्स बा हृदय बाहर जना पड़े भारी दंभ भारी साहसी किंतु एते भी दंभ एते भी साहसी नुहे जे मृत्यु को जय करि पारिबो आमर हार्ट्स एते भी दंभ एते भी साहसी नुहे जे मृत्यु को जय करि पारिबो काहेकि ना आम हार्ट्स रो प्रत्येकटी स्पंदन आमर हार्ट रो प्रत्येकटी स्पंदन आमको नहीं जाउछि मृत्यु निकट जेपरी जेपरी माफुल ड्राम्स बा जो वाद्य यंत्र उपरे कोना घोड़ा है आवाज को धीमा करिया एवं मुख्यतः से टाइप रो ड्राम्स गुड़ी को बचा जाए केवल फ्यूनरल प्रोसेसन देवा मृत्यु डेड बॉडी रो शोभा यात्रा और से ड्राम्स रो प्रत्येकटा बीट जेमती शोभा यात्रा को ग्रेवियार्ड पाखु बा श्मशान पाखु नहीं जाउछु हमर हार्ट्स रो प्रत्येकटा बीट भी हमको मृत्यु निकट को नहीं जाउछि तो एठारे सुंदर भाबरे पॉइंट यूज करिसंती simile in English what we call simile and simile you know the comparison between two dissimilar things and as we find here like the word like and this comparison is called simile. Okay, are you clear? I think all of you are clear. I have explained in both languages.